Y'all know what's going on, man. It's been a little minute since we've been on our 2K, but make sure I hit that like button, hit that sub. We finna get right into it, man. Hit y'all blunts, light y'all blunts up early, and we finna get to hooping. Y'all know what's going on. Oop, bop, boop. These the balls we got. I like these balls. Bop. Boop, bop. Ooh, it's a little early. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, a little early. Okay. Bop. Walk up, pull up, mid range. Stop, man. Has you cross, drive to the pack, slam on that boy.
It is a hot afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome and good evening. Semifinal action of this year's in-season tournament comes your way right now. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hammonds in at center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Fresh is out there with Fultz, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And we made it through the group stage and the quarters. This game is at a neutral site, as both of these teams vie for a chance to win the NBA Cup.
And you can't help but love this type of situation. It's a bit of that Game 7 feeling, right? These teams were great in the tournament thus far, but only one can represent the East.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. It's tipped.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fresh, the pass to Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
And that one's good, Hammonds.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Now here's Fresh. Team right on him, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Fultz against Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fresh, the pass to Fultz. He lobs it up.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Ivy. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. For three, Middleton. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic.
Oh,
They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Gotta love how competitive Ivy is. Love seeing him come right back with a triple.
Here's Fresh. It's blocked. Now here's Cunningham. Still yet to score. And the rejection by Giannis. And here we go.
But
Fresh can't get it to go. Outside Bogdanovich. Cunningham on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
And the pass to Fresh. Nice move.
I should have got a foul like right there. He was nowhere near the air.
No good. Pistons trail by 7. Now Ivy, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Nice feed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Here's Ivy following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham with it, guarded by Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, Cunningham's shot is off.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's what I was going to do the first
If you're
time.
looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Cunningham. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Cunningham with it, guarded by Fultz. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Now here's Fresh. Ivy defending, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Irving's checked in for the Bucks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Fresh. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And good that time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pistons trail by 8. And here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. And yes, it's good.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
Floats one. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Cunningham looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The first overall pick in the 12th.
I really got to turn up. On my points long shit, man.
Now here's Fresh. Defense is right there. Dishes to Smith.
I don't need my net.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, Giannis. Passes it to Fresh. Screen by Giannis. Fresh can't get it to go.
Woo!
The fuck?
Blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Fresh is out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Smith. And it's Giannis in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Oh
He's
my
kind
goodness.
of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Raptors got the job done. He contributed 61 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
They set the pick. Back to Ivy. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here he goes. And that one's good. Fresh. Fresh has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 20 points for him last game against New York. A three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now.
Never did.
I
Watch
like
this.
the aggressiveness.
Stupid ass.
Fresh. Over in the corner, Fultz.
Get out the parent. Stupid ass boy.
His 3 pointers off the mark. Pistons trailed by 7. You know, the book on Ivy used to be sag off them and let him fire, Steve. That is not the case any longer.
Jaden Ivey has a legitimate outside shot now, Kevin. He can lead on the mid-range and is more comfortable with the 3. Has put in the work to improve his weaknesses.
The shot's good. 14 points for Fresh.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here is Holiday. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New York. Pass to Hammonds. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ivy. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Irving.
I'm just trying to do something too.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
You could have made that there.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way
I didn't mean it
to let a team back
I
in
didn't
the
even know I
game.
was running out.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Well, you look at Antetokounmpo, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Fresh, a few spots down. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Fresh. Fresh has got 18 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Cunningham passes to Hamilton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Get out of here.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Thompson, he's checked in for Irving. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Toronto. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Well-conceived play call. The length of Middleton makes him a big target on the finishing end.
Outside Holiday. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Damn.
Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Fresh. Guarded close to the paint. It's stolen. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Cunningham's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
16 feet away. And again, Cunningham missing. Portis, a screen on Holiday. Here's Fresh. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Holiday against Fultz. And Holiday, here we go. Stewart passes to Hammonds. Stewart kicks to Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Middleton, a screen on Cunningham. Now here's Fresh. He's covered closely. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Portis. It's good. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
When you look at the metrics, they've done a great job offensively, really focus on getting the most out of each possession. The execution has been sharp. I love how they're playing right now.
Hold on just a second. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that.
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. Out in the East, Fresh.
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Hammonds is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fultz against Cunningham. And he converts the layup. 16 points for him.
Amazing body control by Cunningham, staying with the shot.
That's tipped. Middleton the pass to Fresh. Now Portis. It's hauled in by Stewart.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Takes a 3. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
The pass to Hammonds. Cunningham against Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Bobby Portis. Has gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Both shots good from the stripe. 90 seconds now into the second half. Screen by Giannis to the inside. Giannis rips it down.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Cunningham outside. Ivy with it. Now defended by Fresh. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Fresh the pass to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here's Ivy. 14 points for him. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Fresh. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Cunningham. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Portis the screen. Here's Fresh. Off target with his 3.
That was nice. I said a splash.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And as further down the stretch, he needed to be the one to take over. Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Ivy, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Ivy's got 16.
Gotta D up Jaden from the mid-range. He doesn't lack confidence pulling up from there.
Fresh, the pass to out of the combo.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. He dishes it to Cunningham for the tie. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fresh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And the double up out of Kumbo. The 3, Middleton.
Dumbass.
3 assists by Kumbo as that one goes in.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Here's Cunningham. Sweet little floater. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half.
I gotta go crazy. I'm really playing with my phone. I'm trying to
just
get my
off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Fresh. Ivy defending. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 7. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They've been playing.
That's 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Milwaukee's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots.
I'm going to go baseline
13.
all over that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Oh, Jaden Ivey, it's fun to watch him dunk.
Fresh with the ball. Picked up by Thompson.
Hold on, watch this. Watch this.
Fresh, the pass
to
Giannis,
what you doing?
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take
Giannis, I thought you was running to the paint. Giannis.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Indiana Pacers.
And that game against Memphis, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him. Ivy with it. 18 points for him. And they double up Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. He's covered by Fresh. Clock is at 3. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ivy.
That's his second 3-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Fresh, the pass to Giannis. Now here's Fresh. He's tightly guarded. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Inside. The shot by Ivy, no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Man, I knew they was going to do that.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
With each made basket, Jaden's confidence continues to grow. This is huge for a young player.
Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Now here's Fresh. He has 29. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. And the Bucks with some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jalen Smith comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Thompson in for Fultz. And then for Detroit, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Hammond. Bagley comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Holiday in for Jaden Ivey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday, the pass to Hartenstein. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Bagley. Bagley the screen. And they call an illegal screen here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Detroit, 7 games back.
Well, I think for Milwaukee,
it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential and the talent to get even better as we get deeper into the season. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday against Irving. Shoots. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Good decision maker out of the pick and roll. Holiday calls his own number, rewards his team.
And there's the drive, and that one's good. Fresh has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Fresh, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Driving in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Final quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. One of these teams so close to getting into that.
I gotta go crazy. I gotta go 50.
Holiday surveying the floor. Hartenstein passes to Thompson. Here's Hartenstein. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Unselfish.
Y'all just put my hands up
to see this kind of offense.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Thompson in the post. He's covered by Fresh. Nice D from Fresh. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Fresh has got 39.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. Out to Thompson. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the right side. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting.
I'm glad we could keep him too, because I thought he was going to get rid of his Kyrie. I do like Mycareer. He was helping us in the playoffs. He was whooping. He could miss him. To him, me, and Bobby Portis. We couldn't miss from 3 in the playoffs. I don't know what they was on, man. They were whooping.
That free throw, no good. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts.
Like
players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that. And yet, another basket.
Not too many players have punished NBA defenses like he has.
And he continues to do it on a regular basis. He now stands at 4th in career 40-point game. Nailed from three-point land. That's now 26 points for Jaden Ivey.
He is starting to build up a little confidence.
Last year was broke without no motion. Had to earn a check. Chop him, make him stand up and sit down. He doing burpee
He's
steps.
going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Passes to Hartenstein. Cunningham outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And foul on the shot.
Off of me.
Shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Hammonds, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Both free throws good from Fresh. Pistons trail by 17.
Hey, I got him snatched up.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Green for 2 points. And that's now 28 points for Jaden Ivey. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
The block you posted on.
Now here's Fresh. Ivey defending.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Middleton against Bogdanovich. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Fresh.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Cunningham. There's the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Fultz. A shot by Stewart with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. And there's the pass to Fresh. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Cunningham. Good. Cunningham's got 28.
Defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Outside, Bogdanovich.
Sugar better still when that got him.
1:24 left in the game.
I had him snatch that. The brother got some virtue clips from the line.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in the AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Fresh.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved really enjoyable to watch.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Cunningham. They set the pick. Passes it to Hammonds. Yurtseven with the rebound. Here's Fresh. Good. That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And plenty of anticipation tonight, Greg, as they wrap up the East and advance to the championship round.
In one game to determine who goes home with the NBA Cup. Exciting, no doubt, Kevin. I can't wait.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us.
We send them boys home packing. Look at them boys. Stop playing.